was a rapper. I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Meanwhile, Jones throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. The Giants at 5 and 6 to start play. And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
A first down carry for Barkley. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Jones. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Throwing, Jones. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Cut. Ready?
Now Patterson to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll set up to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll run with Patterson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. He's going to keep this again. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jones throw taken in by Chark. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's once again complete to Chark. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. On the draw, this is Barkley, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Jones off the bootleg. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 1st down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Now here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the move to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. They got his man complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another 1st, but he appears to be a few inches short. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Again, it's Cook. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Back to throw now on first down. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial in.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Cordero Patterson. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 4th down now after a loss of 2. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Left side, he's got Robinson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
They'll run with Barkley. And some room to work. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 48 yards. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Throw left side complete. That's Jimenez. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he is going to have a Lions first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Back to throw. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in the red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. James Cook. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Meanwhile, Jones' throw on target to James.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On the jet sweep, it's Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. And Sharp calls it in. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd and 10. Jones. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get him down at about the 37. Well short of the 1st. On 4th down, Jones. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Detroit. coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They begin with a run by Barkley, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Jones. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing, Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley.
And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. DJ Chark from 3 yards out.
And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Cordero Patterson. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year.
And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7.
Got a man open. It's KJ Hill. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They'll look to throw again. The open man is Chark. It's complete.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. An even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Barkley, inside handoff. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Richie James. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line.
Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Giants, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as